For this new generation, the Tacoma will share the TNGAF body-on-frame platform that underpins our full-size trucks. It features new, efficient, and powerful powertrain options. The incredible four-cylinder, turbocharged I-Force Max engine with 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. And the I-Force Max Hybrid has 326 horsepower and a massive 465 pound-feet of torque. Yes, you heard that right. The I-Force Max has nearly double the torque of the current generation truck with the V6 engine. Class-leading torque from a body-on-frame, mid-size segment exclusive hybrid powertrain. Not only is this new truck a powerhouse, but we also made it a lot more comfortable. Our awesome engineering team in Michigan improved the comfort and off-road capability with available multi-link rear suspension. Our US-based CALTY design team significantly improved the interior and the exterior. And our Toyota Connected Technologies team improved the in-cabin experience with our audio multimedia system displayed on a 14-inch touchscreen, the largest in the class. All designed and developed right here in the US. And don't even get me started on Tacoma's legendary off-road chops and go-anywhere capabilities. Off-road enthusiasts have plenty of new toys to play with, including a new front stabilizer bar disconnect that makes this one hardcore truck on the trails. We took Tacoma's proven, successful formula and elevated it. Our lineup now consists of 8 grades and 3 configurations that offer either a 5-foot or a 6-foot bed. And we brought back Extra Cab as a new 2-door configuration with a rear cabin cargo area complete with clever lockable storage options and a fold-down passenger seat that doubles as a convenient workspace. As always, SR5 and TRD models are the foundation of the Tacoma lineup. And the TRD Pre-Runner returns for this 4th generation. This affordable 2-wheel drive off-roader is available exclusively in the new Extra Cab configuration with a lifted front suspension, rear locking differential, and beefier tires, leaning in on further Tacoma's legendary off-road chops. The new TRD Off-Road is available with 33-inch tires. And yes, we're still offering a manual transmission on gas grades. How about that? You can thank Chief Engineer and the biggest Tacoma enthusiast himself, Sheldon Brown, for that one. Thank you, Sheldon. We're refining the limited grade with an exquisite new cabin and superior ride comfort, thanks to a new adaptive variable suspension system that's always adjusting to the road conditions. And don't forget the 2 Halo grades sitting right here in front of me, both of which come standard with the I-Force Max Hybrid. The TRD Pro is lifted and 3 inches wider, giving it an even more aggressive stance. And it's equipped with Fox's new QS3 shocks. And finally, we are thrilled to show the world and overlanding enthusiasts the all-new Trail Hunter. It is a purpose-built overlander that comes straight from the factory, equipped with a heavy-duty ARB rear bumper with recovery points, tons of underbody protection, and a high-clearance trail exhaust. It also has rock sliders, an ARB sport bar, and Old Man Emu shocks. And it can be further customized through a laundry list of Toyota accessories. The Trail Hunter is purpose-built from the ground up. Can you tell I'm fired up about the all-new Tacoma? It's hard not to get a little carried away. But I don't want to steal the thunder from 2 very important people who know this truck better than anyone. Please welcome to the stage Chief Engineer Sheldon Brown and CALTY President Kevin Hunter. Well, welcome, guys. It's great to be here. Thanks for coming.
Hey, thanks for having us.
You two and your teams have spent an enormous amount of time building this great Tacoma. So, what have you been up to for the last decade?
Well, you know what, Dave? It's nice that you asked because it turns out we've been just a little bit busy. In fact, you know what? It's not that often that you get a chance to redesign an iconic truck like the Tacoma. In fact, many would tell you that it's a once-in-a-career opportunity. We had to nail this.
So, what inspired the development of the new Tacoma, Sheldon?
Well, first, we wanted to zero in on the essence of Tacoma-ness. We used descriptors like rugged, dependable, authentic, incredible. Our development concept was ultimate overlander. Go anywhere, go everywhere. Overlander would yield the new Trail Hunter grade. The latter, I think, speaks for itself. A truck that has universal appeal, versatility both on and off-road. And our goal, it was to continue to lead this segment.
All right, so what was the formula?
It all starts, you know what, with the foundation of this truck, and that's the new TNGF platform. With this new multi-link suspension, but we didn't stop there. We developed a new leaf spring variant for our SR grade to provide value-conscious trucks to our customers. We upgraded every aspect of the truck, from the steering gear to the drive shafts to the 17-inch disc brakes. For off-road enthusiasts, we've also added 3D multi-terrain monitors and an all-new multi-terrain select, along with a near silent crawl control. Inside, you'll find an all-new cabin featuring a raised seating position with vertical adjustability across all grades and greater tilt and telescoping adjustability. I'm going to tell you what, I could go on for hours, but I'm going to sum it up with this. We strove to provide an even greater separation between the grades. Each grade uses hardware, spec, and performance-based tuning to deliver that unique flavor.
It is truly impressive how much went into making the new Tacoma perform better than ever. But back to that concept of Tacoma-ness. Kevin, your teams built an absolutely amazing looking truck. And how did they incorporate Tacoma-ness idea into the new design?
So when designing the Tacoma, our overall concept was to create the ultimate adventure machine. So we were inspired by the ultra-rugged Toyota Baja race trucks. And we looked at the trucks Ivan Ironman Stewart raced and thought, why not try to capture some of that extreme spirit into the new Tacoma? And the Baja race truck had very pronounced fender flares that protruded from the body to make room for the huge tires with crazy high ground clearance. So we designed it to be high lift, lean body, big tires, and an optimized cabin. And this formula makes Tacoma stand out from the competition.
It stands out all right. But what are some of the distinct features of Tacoma?
Our design language for the Tacoma is interlocking shapes. And the interlock design symbolizes unbreakable strength. And the chiseled undercut fender forms are also part of our new truck DNA. Balanced with fluid forms that we call chiseled liquid. And you can also see it in the front with the high mount slim headlamps, functional side air vents, and the hexagonal grille motif that gives it a really strong, tough image. The upper grille is rather slim, which is a throwback to the old Hilux days, while the lower air intake and aggressive skid plate take priority to express the extreme rugged nature of Tacoma.
So do these Tacoma-ness elements move inside the cabin?
Yeah, they certainly do, Dave. It has a rugged, chiseled vibe that does not compromise on utility. And there are MOLLE panels located on the front doors and passenger side center console that also has a handy storage bin. And we gave the interior a low horizontal axis to give it that roominess while maintaining good outward visibility. And for those extreme adventures, the center console grab handle is available for your bouncing passengers to hang on to.
These two trucks certainly look the part. Sheldon, can you make something clear for everybody? What's the difference between Trail Hunter and TRD Pro?
Glad you asked. TRD Pro is the OG for Toyota Halo trucks. It embodies the core identity of our adrenaline-fueled off-road adventure machines. It's about tearing through the desert but still behaving on the road on the trip back home. However, we did find that it was becoming a multi-purpose tool for all types of different off-road adventures. And as you can imagine, it became increasingly difficult for us to make a truck that is built for speed and agility, that is also well armored for tactical rock crawling and driving off-road heavily laden.
So let me guess, that's where Trail Hunter came in.
You got it, exactly. Take a quick glance at the overlanding community, and you're going to see that Toyota trucks are the de facto choice. The question for us was, how do we bring value to our customers? And the answer? Simple. Take care of the heavy lifting and deliver a turnkey package suited to overlanding that provides a platform for customization. We reached out to a number of industry giants who we knew had authentic and credible equipment and developed integrated solutions for these real-world needs. Now, I'm not talking about just asking these companies to supply us parts to bolt on, to our car. This is a much, much, much deeper collaboration. So for example, we invited ARB to dispatch an engineer to work directly on site right at Toyota with our project development team. The idea here was to leverage ARB's years of know-how with Toyota's exacting standards for QDR. And that way, we could deliver a seamlessly integrated product for overlanding without compromising driver assist systems. It's a win for Toyota, a win for ARB, and above all, a world-class product for our customers straight from the factory. And honestly, this is just one example. It only gets better. These ARB components, among many more, will be available across the entire grade as we add accessories from Toyota. So, long story short, Trail Hunter, it's all about going to far, remote places and carrying all the gear that you need for days, weeks, heck, even months on the trail. On the other hand, TRD Pro takes its go fast, Baja-inspired performance to the next level. And the big news is it debuts the segment first isodynamic performance seat.
Isodynamic performance seat, that sounds so cool, but what is it?
I gotta tell you what, exclusively available on the Tacoma TRD Pro, this performance seat is designed with air over oil shocks to isolate occupants from harsh off-road inputs and stabilize the torso and head for better driver control and passenger comfort. You can adjust the seat settings for the ultimate ride comfort on and off-road with adjustment knobs on the back of the seat. And Kevin, I gotta tell you, man, this thing looks awesome. With exposed shocks and gauges, it's the ultimate informant function. I gotta tell you, it's a bit tough to explain. It needs to be experienced. And I can't wait for all of you folks to get out on the trails and try it for yourself. I tell you what, this thing is incredible.
Truly incredible, and I can't wait to try it for myself and all the other Tacoma features that are available. I can't thank you both enough. These two guys and their teams have literally spent years making Tacoma incredible. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for sharing the stories with us. Let's give a round of applause to Sheldon and Kevin for the amazing work on the 2024 Tacoma. Thanks so much. With even more off-road capability, the quality, dependability, and reliability our customers expect, and a host of options for every owner, we are confident that Tacoma will remain the top choice for midsize pickup buyers when it arrives later this year. And as only the full-size hybrid in the midsize segment, we are continuing to expand our electrified portfolio toward our goal of carbon neutrality without compromising on performance. With Tacoma iForce Max, that brings our total to over 22 hybrid models across the Toyota and Lexus lineup. And 100% of our truck lineup now offers an efficient and powerful hybrid option. We are so excited to introduce Tacoma to the world, and to all the owners and enthusiasts who have made Tacoma one of the best-selling Toyotas of all time. Production will start later this year at Toyota Motor Manufacturing in Mexico. But you get the first look, and we can't wait for you to experience it and tell us what you think. So please join us to check out the TRD Pro and the Trail Hunter, as well in the back, the TRD Sport and the limited grades. Thank you again for being here, and let's have a great evening. Thanks so much.